Okay, question one. Question one. Rough is a comedy that speaks about dignity and braveness. Why did you choose this tone to deal with these themes?
Well, we grew up in Northern Ireland and we witnessed the conflict as kids. And I think what we came away with was the idea that even in the darkest moments in life, there is human dignity and courage, and people can make the right decision. And we wanted to reflect that in this film. And we also wanted it to be funny because if you ever come to Ireland or Northern Ireland, you'll know that we deal with life with a very kind of dark humor. And we wanted to reflect that dark humor in our film.
Yeah, I suppose that's right. And the humor is kind of a survival technique, isn't it, Dick? It's kind of how people got through the troubles themselves and how people have dealt with things since. So within the humor are very serious messages. And so we felt like it was, I guess, a fair reflection of the place and the way people deal with real issues, wasn't it?
You can
Yeah.
go, Mamla.
Okay, next question about directing, yeah.
Sure. So I think for us, the directing begins at the inception of an idea because we write all our own stuff. You know, we're sitting in a room, either researching a real story or making something up. But it comes to life then. So by the time we're actually on set, we've got such a solidified, unified vision that it doesn't really matter if I have to step away for 10 minutes and Declan does that. It doesn't really matter who does what because at the end we've got a completely kind of synchronized vision of what we want.
Yeah, I think we feel that two heads are better than one. We agree most of the time, but we don't always agree, and that's a really good thing because usually in the discussions on set or before we get to set where we disagree, there's a lot of benefit that comes out of that conflict, isn't there?
Yeah, I guess we say like two heads are not just like one or two times better. It's almost like it's 100 times better. You've got every creative person gets this like a level of neuroses that kind of eats away at you in a project, especially when the pressure's on. And I guess when you've got somebody who you fully trust there beside you, that just gets swept away and you're able to focus on what you're there to do.
Yeah, we'd sum it up like that. Two heads are better than one. Much better.
Much better.